going to say the obvious one, right?
Go on.
What is it?
I just want to retain the title, man.
Yeah, well, I reckon you've got that. Don't worry about that one.
I don't think we have. I think it's tough this season because of the whole world problems and all that kind of thing. It's going to be tough, like teams taking points off everyone, and yeah, it's tough. And I think like Liverpool, it's not going to be 99 points, 100 points a season. It's going to be an 80-point season, and I think so. Anyone I think can kind of challenge, and Spurs, Chelsea, dare I say, even United now, and this, that, and the other. I think obviously Man City are going to come from where they are at the minute, so I think it's going to be really close this season. But like they say, the good teams win titles, the great teams win more than one, Exactly. And I think this team that we've got, we came so close the year before, and then win it last year. And I think if we won it this year, I think that team will go down as a really, really great team, and they are a really great team.
All right, and the last wish, what is it?
Arsenal to not get relegated, right?
And also, Joe,
I think that's your wish, mate.
Very subtle smile, just like.
I was torn between two things, really. I think two of them. So, like, one is like just get back to normality football, fans and everything, all that. Like, I just want that so much. I mean, I love watching it on TV and everything, but you can't, the atmosphere and all that, you just can't beat it. So it would be that, or let's just fuck VAR off.
That's a good shout also, as well, by the way. Joe is applauding. Yeah, so I can see that.
I'll probably go for the latter, mate. I think let's just fuck it off and let's just talk about referees making mistakes, man.
But if that happens, we can't have a single pundit ever moan about a decision ever again.
No.
It's one or the other. It's one or the other.
It's not. Let's moan about the ref. What we do, moaning about the ref or moaning about VAR. I'd rather moan about a ref, man. I mean, let's moan about it, and then we can all get over it and go, yeah, he made a mistake. So what? He'll ref next week, and that'll be the end of it. Like VAR, we seem to be talking about VAR decisions from 6 months ago. You know what I mean?
Well, that one the other night with the Maddison goal was fucking daft. Like, I can't see how that's offside. But anyway. Yeah, I would agree. Let's get rid of VAR.
Man, that's an incredible wish. That's the first wish that someone has made for football and not for their team. Incredible.
I like that. That's good.
Yeah, and the thing is, I'll get a load of stick for that because the only stick I had when we won the title last year was Liverpool. You won the league. And it's like, he's done it now, so we'll fuck it off.
All right, so I feel like...
Job done, tick.
This is pure improv, but I feel like Colin and Joe at this point should come back on and say their own opinion about VAR, because honestly, this is a great wish that Chris just made. Joe, what do you think?
I definitely think that's a great wish, yeah. Like maybe challenges or something, add challenges, but like VAR is just fucking horrible. The amount of times I'm watching a game and I just feel like I can't properly celebrate because of the goal. Like it's
what you want to do is get yourself to the championship. No VAR.
No VAR.
No VAR.
If you don't want that problem, just get relegated. CC Rory, right?
Tell you what, we'll be killing it in the championship. I can't wait for the playoff final.
And guess who's back? Tom, how are you?
Hey, very good. It's good to be back. It's good to be back, lads. I've been counting down the hours till I get invited back on again. So
Halloween, Christmas,
beautiful faces.
Halloween, Christmas, up for the big occasion, right?
Yeah, that's it.
So, Tom, remind us, what team do you support and what are your feelings about the team at this point in the season?
My team is West Ham and unusually positive at the moment. It's pretty good. Obviously, we're recording this on Tuesday. We played Chelsea last night. Lost 3-0, but I thought it was we played quite well, didn't take chances, and could have got something out of the game if we'd taken chances earlier on, really, because Chelsea weren't that good despite the scoreline. But overall, this season we've had a really tough start and picked up a lot of really positive results. The team seems to be pulling in the right direction. So it feels like we're just one or two players now away from being a solid mid-table team, which is a really good position for West Ham, because the last 4 or 5 years we've always been looking over our shoulder for relegation. So overall, very positive at the moment.
That's great. I'm so happy to hear this. Also,
Yeah.
I've told you, I like the crest. I love the history about West Ham.
Yeah.
I think it's a team that belongs to the Premier League, and it's nice.
Yeah. Well, when you set the bar so low, when you have so much misery, even just a little bit of niceness just means a lot. Just not being worried about relegation is nice.
So,
Yeah.
Tom, just like every guest in this podcast Christmas special, you're going to be asked 5 questions about your club's history. How do you feel about it? Have you been reviewing a little bit?
I haven't actually. No, I did. When Rory asked me, I did think, "Oh, do I need to do some research?" But then there's that much I could have looked at. It was probably pretty pointless. The only thing I'm worried about is anything kind of probably pre-1990s, when my knowledge is a bit more hazy.
All right. Well, we shall see
how it goes.
After that, I'm fairly confident. But
Rory, are you going to take the reins?
Let's do it. So, Thomas, are you ready?
Yes, ready.
Okay, question number 1.
Okay.
Who is your record transfer?
It's one of 2. It's Sebastian Hilaire I'm going to go for.
Damn, very good. Yes. And how much was it?
Fuck.
45 million.
Okay, not bad. 50 million. Yeah. That's the record. That's the number I had. But yeah, good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Thomas. It's now time for us to do a shot.
Bottoms.
I was a bit torn between that and Felipe Anderson, because it depends who you speak to on the figures of the transfers sometimes. But I think Hilaire is the one, yeah.
Cheers.
Good
Cheers.
luck, Thomas.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
To the bubbles, right?
Yes, indeed.
I'm forever.
Get those bubbles down you.
Shots.
You can see the words behind him on the screen.
Yeah, they're all up there.
Oh, yeah. That's great. All right, shot for West Ham.
Question 2.
Let's go.
Who is West Ham's longest ever serving manager?
John Lyall.
No, now this one is a tough one. From 1902 to 1932, it is Sid King.
Yeah.
He managed the team for 30 years?
Yeah, 638 games.
Wait, Tom, tell our listeners what's your weapon of choice today.
My weapon of choice is a bottle of Jägermeister.
And he's the first guest without a shot glass. He's just going to take pulls, right?
Yeah, pull straight from the bottle. Bear in mind, I only finished work about 10 minutes ago as well. So this
good.
Straight in.
Calls for some celebration. Off it goes, the first shot of Jägermeister. That is... Tom, you can stop whenever you want. Whoa, all right. Long day at work.
I don't have anything else. I've not come prepared, really. I've not brought any drinks to wash it down with, which was a mistake.
Question number 3. Let's go. Who is West Ham's record goal scorer all time?
Jeff Hurst.
He's second to, again, this is quite a difficult one, 1920 to 1935, Vic Watson with 326
I do recognise that name, but it was on the...
You were really young back then. It's okay if you don't remember.
Yeah, I'd only gone to my first game a few years before then. So.
Bottoms up.
Off it goes. Rory, fire the next question already while he's drinking.
Yeah. Now, quick. Right.
I knew you'd hit me with these early 1900s questions.
I did think when I saw the answers for West Ham, I was like, oh, it's going to be quite tough. So, question number 4.
Yeah.
Which team have you beaten most in your history?
I'm going to go for Chelsea.
So close. You'll like this answer, Thomas.
Tottenham.
It's Spurs.
Oh,
yeah.
I was going to go for that one as well.
35 wins in 99 games.
Bottom up.
I'll drink to that.
All right, last question, Tom. So far, you've got one wish.
I'm not doing very well here.
Final question. Team you've lost to the most in your history?
Arsenal.
Oh, no, Tom. Liverpool.
Man United. Oh.
Liverpool 61 times in 105 games.
Shit.
Those last 2 were just kind of punt guess questions, but unlucky Thomas. But it's the final shot last time. I
feel like he's going to keep drinking. He seems to be enjoying that. Please, more questions that I don't know.
It's making my stomach go looking at it a bit.
No, right. But yeah, those were hard ones.
Good, Tom.
I can tell you guys didn't want to drink today.
So, unfortunately, Tom, you've only got one wish for Santa, so it's a short list. But what is your wish for West Ham in 2021, or football more generally?
A realistic wish, I guess, would be for a top 8 finish this season. That would be nice. Lovely. Obviously, pie in the sky wish would be top 4, get a bit of European football. We've never really seen West Ham play in Europe, so it would be nice to get that. But yeah, that's probably the realistic wish, is top 8 finish.
I like it. I think Europa League would be great for West Ham if you didn't lose to the Romanian team again. Yeah,
we lost them 2 years in a row before we even got into the group stages. So
to the same Romanian team?
Yeah, they were a part-time team as well. I think there was like 2 farmers in the team and all sorts of stuff. It was pretty grim when we did that.
Nice.
But yeah, that was only a few years, 5 years ago. I think we last did it. But
all right,
it'd be nice to get a trip to Milan, maybe if we draw into Milan in the Europa League or something.
So this is important for our listeners to know. So our guests are making wishes to Santa Claus. Of course, we reached out to Santa Claus beforehand.
Okay, yeah.
He actually reached out to us. He really wanted to be part of the show. We were just like, man, like, you know, it's sort of like a sensitive thing. Like we just stay where you are. We will bring people on, and you will listen to the pod and make the wishes come true. So
okay, yeah. Well, I'm waiting for the top 8 finish then.
That all depends also on the fact if you've been a good boy this year or not, but only Santa knows that.
Well, I should have wished for us to win the league, really, shouldn't I?
Yeah. It means you've been very good this year.
Yeah.
But thank you very much, Tom. We're going to continue with the next phone call. It was a pleasure to talk to you.
No worries, guys. Thanks for having me.
Thanks again, mate.
Talk to you later, guys. And Merry Christmas. All right, and our next guest is Connor McLaughlin. Connor, where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from Torun, which is in Poland.
All right, second caller from Poland.
And of course, who are you here to talk about or answer questions about?
Manchester United.
Man United. It's kind of a strange season for you so far, right?
Yeah, I suppose it's been strange for the last 6-7 years, really. Yeah. Obviously up and down. This season, you know, some quite inconsistent at times, but again, we're showing some signs of maybe starting putting together a run of results. But, you know, every game, if you asked me to bet on it, I just wouldn't know what to say.
All right, so are you ready for the Christmas quiz? Are you nervous?
Yeah, I'm a bit nervous. I just hope I don't embarrass.
You're probably on an empty stomach. Right. So, Rory, I've got 5 questions for you. For every answer you get right, we take a shot. For every answer you get wrong, you take a shot. Okay. And then according to how many answers you get right, you can write a little letter to Santa Claus asking what you would like for your team or for football in general to happen in 2021. Rory, are you ready?
Let's go. I am ready. So question number 1, Connor, easing you in. Who is your record ever signing?
Record ever signing, Paul Pogba, £90 million.
Very good. Straight away, racing out the blocks. It's time for us to line up a shot.
Pounds? I think it was more than £99, yeah?
A bit more, yeah.
Right, I'm going to take the first shot.
Here we go.
Cheers. Second question, Rory.
Oh, God. Right. Question number 2. Who is your longest-serving manager?
So, Alex Ferguson.
Very good, Sir Alex. Of course. Connor's making light work of these questions.
It was not a quick question. Off goes the second shot. Cheers.
Whew. Here we go. Good work. Perfect. Question number 3. Who is your record goal scorer all time?
It's either Bobby Charlton or Wayne Rooney, but I think Wayne Rooney might have overtaken him.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Wayne Rooney, I can see Tom shaking his head at how easy these questions were compared to West Ham's. Good, that's another shot. Three shots already. No letting up here. Okay. As Tommy lines up his shot, here we go. Question number 4. Which team have you beaten the most in your history?
I don't know the answer to that question. I'm just going to guess. I guess a team that stayed in the top flight for the longest. So, Villa.
Oh, finally, we've got him. It is Spurs. You have beaten them 68 times in 68 times in 124 games.